And welcome to the Walnut Platform video tutorial. The platform aims to promote the industrial symbiosis among Walnut stakeholders and to provide a structured repository of knowledge related to agricultural nutrients from secondary resources, which cover the entire value chain. It is interactive and facilitates the data exchange with regard to the availability, coherence, and quality of BBF products. It also provides access to key nutrients information within and outside Europe. The platform is linked with the project's website to be fully accessible to partners and potential users. You can start by visiting the platform's page at www.walnutplatform.eu. In the landing page, you can find the login and registration section. We hit the Register Now button. Here, you are asked to create your profile by setting up your credentials and inserting your email. Then, you enter the details of your company, and as the last step, you are asked to provide your company's NACE code. Once you read the terms and conditions, tick the consent box and click on the Register button. You should receive a confirmation email at the address you provided. Remember to check your spam as well. Click on the activation link of that email, and now you're ready to log in with the credentials you have set. Once you're logged in, on the homepage you can see an overview of the platform's information with news, key metrics, and your inbox on the right. While on the left-hand side, you'll find a panel to help you navigate through the platform. Let's start by the My Role tab and select the role that best suits our needs. Let's say we select the wastewater producer, and more specifically, the one that does not apply nutrient recovery technologies. The role is selected under the My Role tab, and we click on the Add Wastewater Stream. Here, we're asked to provide important specifications about the stream, like the EWC code, along with its quantity, and also a short description if necessary. We hit Next, and in this tab, we're asked to provide characteristics about the nutrients. Once we're done, we hit Finish, and we have successfully added the wastewater stream. Under the My Wastewater Streams, we can view all the entries that we've entered so far, and here we can edit, manage, or delete them. Moving on to the next role, the one of the wastewater producer who does apply nutrient recovery technologies. Here we're asked to provide the recovered products along with their nutrients. We hit Next. We enter the supply product on a yearly basis. Along with the values of the nutrients. We hit Finish. We have successfully added the recovered product, which you can view also from the My Recovered Products tab. Similarly, here we can edit, manage, or delete any of our entries. The last option for the wastewater producer combines the previously two described roles. So here the user can add both a wastewater stream and a recovery product. Moving on to the next role, the one of the end user, and more specifically the farmer. Here we add the required nutrients. We hit next. We provide the quantities of those nutrients, and we hit finish. Again, under the My Required Nutrients tab, we see the entries that we have so far. Moving on to the next role, the one of the Agricultural Association, we again have the option of adding the required nutrients based on the product category. We select the nutrients and we hit next. We provide the quantities of those nutrients. We hit finish and we have successfully added our entry. In the last option of the end user, the one of the bio-based fertilizer producer, we're asked to provide the BBF products along with their nutrients. And hit next. And then add parameters about those nutrients, like the supplied product amount. And we hit finish. Then we can also add required nutrients. Again, along with their quantities. And we have successfully added both the BBF products and their nutrients. Moving on to the next role, the one of the wastewater aggregator. Here we need to insert the EWC codes that we can handle, along with their quantities. And we can also select more than one EWC code. And under the My EWC code tab, we see all the entries that we've entered so far. We can also add recovered products along with their nutrients. We insert the nutrients content information. We hit finish. And we see the entry that we just entered. The next role is the technology provider, where we need to enter the EWC code that we can handle. And again, under the My EWC code tab, we see the entries that we've entered so far. The last role available is the one of the consultant, which has the specification that you cannot be any other role while you're a consultant. We select the roles that we can consult. Once matching roles have been registered into the platform, the algorithm considers three main variables to suggest a match: the quality and quantity of the nutrient product, and the distance between the related parties. Once the platform has identified the user's top matches, they will be able to screen them and select which one they will move forward with. So let's see how many suggested matches we have from the entries we've entered so far. You can find them under the respective tab, Suggested Matches. And here we see all the matches based on the role that we've selected. Here we can contact the respective parties by clicking the email button, see the details of that transaction, or hit transaction to kick off a match. Once we do that, we're redirected to the transaction page where we see all the transactions that we've kicked off so far from our side. Under the status column, we see that those transactions are pending for approval from the other party. On the left-hand side, we also have other tabs which facilitate our smooth navigation through the platform, like the search button, which allows us to search the whole platform per role. We have Statistics and Metrics tab, where you can get quick insights based on the entries that we have within the platform, like subscribed users per role, users per country, users per NASA code, or per EWC code. In the next tab, the Messages one, we can manage all the messages that we've received or sent. We have the Inbox and Send button, or we can send a new message where we select the receiver by the first tab, insert a subject for that message, and type the message. Once we're done, we can send the message. In the next tab, under the My Notes, we can manage all the notes that we've taken within the platform. We insert a note title, and the actual note that we want to take. We hit Add Note, and if we go back to the My Notes tab, then we see the recent entry that we just entered. Under the Announcement tab, we see all the announcements that are relevant to the platform. And an FAQ tab, which answers any frequently asked questions. In this tab, you can also use the Contact Us form to contact for any questions you may have. The last two tabs are links to the Walnut portal and the Walnut project. Last but not least, we have three buttons on the top right of the screen, which redirects us to the messages, to the Help Center, where we can send an email for any questions you may have, and the last one for your profile management, where you can manage the profile information you've registered, the roles that you've selected, or log out from the platform. We hope you find this tutorial useful. Thank you very much for watching.